Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas. This is Daily Free Winner Show brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, before Dionne and I, by the way, good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday, too.
Happy Wednesday. And, it's always a happy day when I get to wake up with you.
Aw, aren't you the sweetest?
Well, that's why you married me. We keep going through that. It's redundant, but I love hearing it. I love you. Guys, before we give out our free plays and bring in our all-star lineup, and we really do have an all-star lineup, guys, a few things we're excited to tell you about. I want to first say, guys, please come join us. The Wager Talking Sports Memo families are going to do a meet and greet March 18th at the Superbook at the Westgate in the clubhouse. That's right in the book. The first family is going to be there. A lot of the guys from Wager Talking Sports Memo are going to be there. Come on down. Join us. Meet us. Let's hang. Let's talk. Let's have some fun. Let's have a few laughs. From 2 to 7, March 18th, we will be there. A lot of your favorites will be there. Come join us, please. Also, I want to make an apology to you guys and to Dionne. Guys, every morning, Dionne and I get up. She makes coffee. I get to start, get the numbers ready, things like that, let the dogs out. And we go through our games, and we both circled Providence yesterday. We did. Now, we both liked it. We were both going to put it out there. And at the very least, I was going to make it my free play because she really loved it. Doing my due diligence, which sometimes backfires, and I want to be very transparent, sports fans. They were really kind of set in their seating. They didn't need the game, and I just didn't know how they was. I actually talked her out of it, so she didn't put it out there. I didn't put it out as a free play. Instead, I think I put out a loser.
Yep.
But
so did I.
We both did. That's on me, guys. Don't blame her. It's not her fault. This is her fault, guys. Right over here. Yeah. She hit me the other day. No, I'm kidding.
Keep it up. You'll get one on the matching side.
A couple other. She said she's going to hit. You guys are witnesses. She said she's going to hit me. I need a lawyer. I need a family lawyer. Now, guys, a couple of quick announcements. We want to do a quick shout out. Our good friends in the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys are back. Some of our best friends in the world are there. They're coming back to doing a residency over at Caesars. We will be there. Come join us. We'll get those dates as we get closer. Guys, it is an amazing show. We've seen it a couple of times, but they changed everything up. Also, we got a call yesterday from some of our friends who are country music artists, some of the biggest in the world. We got two calls, two different people, two of the biggest names in the history of country music. Mostly, can you please come to we miss you. We love you. So we're going to be at the Country Music Awards, I think, a week from
Monday.
Monday. We're excited about that. One more thing I want to say. Baseball is my favorite sport. I love it. It is probably my most profitable sport as well. I'm a little nervous, but I do have good vibes that things are going to work out. If you guys recall back, in the early 90s when we had that last 938-day issue back in the day, that little issue for 938 days.
Just a small issue.
It took what we can, questionably a juice ball and questionably a blind eye and steroids to bring fans back. And I'm hoping they don't take, not just from a betting point of view, but from a sports point of view, because I love baseball. And it's our pastime, and I love it. I know you guys love it. I know we got Kevin Thomas. He loves baseball. Don Buster. I know we were talking before the show, a big Montreal Expos fan back in the day. Even Pavlos, who's going to be on the show today. Everybody loves baseball. And
how can you not?
How can you not? And she's even wearing my Yankee hat. She's going to stretch it out. I have no hair. Let's go into a few other announcements. Dionne, take it away.
That's right. Today we have a huge discount for everyone at Sports Memo. The rest of college basketball is straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $177. That would be good enough. But for all of you that watch our show, buy that program for either Joey or myself, and you will receive 7 days of our NBA absolutely free. All you have to do is buy that discounted package and hit up Sports Memo at support@sportsmemo.com, and they will issue you that week of NBA absolutely free. And You know what else today is?
What else is today?
Today is Fill Your Cart Wednesday. Everything, anything, as much as you want. Fill your cart for anybody at the site. 33% off. Use code CART33. And with a lineup like today, it's the perfect time to go ahead and use that.
Guys, you haven't seen a lineup like today since the 27 Yankees. Guys, speaking of great lineups, the First Family Show will have on Dr. Chuck tomorrow and Ross Benjamin, a pioneer of the sports betting industry, on Friday. They're going to be stopping by, giving out more free winners. So tune in every day before pulling the trigger of any of your daily bets. Now for today's guest, and we have a lineup like nothing you've ever seen before in the sports handicapping show. I'm going to bring everybody on as I introduce them. First of all, guys, I want you to know, welcome everybody. let me do an intro because I've been waiting all day for this. It's an all three of you. He's been busting books all season. Mr. Don Buster's here. KT, the best-looking guy and a perennial leaderboard fixture at SportsMemo, Kevin Thomas. And guys, well, I've been saying it all week. You all know about Zeus and Aphrodite. You know about the Greek gods. We have the Greek god of soccer. We've got Pavlos Laguretos on today. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to have you.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you guys for bearing with me. I know it's not just our viewers, but our guests that have to adjust the volume when I do the intros. I feel like Jimmy Lennon Jr. or Michael Buffer. Let's get ready to. I'm very excited about today's lineup. This is a world-class lineup. Without any further ado, let's jump right into free winners. We've got the best leadoff hitter since Ricky Henderson going today. Man, he's been busting books in multiple sports. Let's bring on Mr. Don Buster to tell you about his free winner. Don, welcome.
Thank you very much, Joe and Dionne. Appreciate it. Always like coming on here and trying to give a free winner in the NHL on Wednesdays. We had one last week, so let's hope we do it again this week. This week's play is going to be on Toronto and Buffalo over the 6.5. Now, we do this quite often. We actually had our $2 handicap winner yesterday that we had circled since January. We've had this game circled since November, which was a 5-4 Toronto win. And in our notes, we put down this game could have been 7-6. They missed a ton of nets. Like they didn't even hit the net a lot, lots of open chances and everything. And this game sets up to be another high-scoring game. There is a little concern that maybe Buffalo, they've had trouble scoring some games, but when they play Toronto, it seems like it's just a high-scoring game. But actually, Toronto has now gone 5 out of their last 6 to the over. Buffalo, 4 of their last 4 of the last 5 to the over. And we actually think Toronto might put up 5 or 6 tonight. They got the number 1 power play, and they're looking really good. They've been putting up goals. They put up 10 against Detroit, 5 against Washington recently. And now this is going to be the first time in a long time that in the province of Ontario, they're allowing 100% capacity today for the first time. So Toronto, there'll be a full house there. Buffalo, they're playing their 5th game of a road game. It's their last game before they head home for, I think, 4 or 5 games at home. Not going to see much defense there. This is a little bit of a rivalry. They're only a 60-minute drive up the road from each other. And between Toronto and Buffalo, they play a ton of overs when they get together. No really rhyme or reason, but they just do. And got some little trends for you for the over to back our play here. The over is 9-3, the last 12 home Leaf games. The over is 10-2 with Toronto with a day's rest. So we like this Buffalo Toronto to sail right over the 6.5 tonight.
There you go. Mr. Don Buster says take over Buffalo, Toronto. Guys, he's been doing great. I mean, I see his name on the leaderboards over at SportsMemo just about every single day. I'd like him to tell you what he's excited about tonight, maybe over the next few days. Don, please.
Well, Joe, you guys mentioned it right off the bat. The college basketball promotion that we have at SportsMemo is really good. $177. You get every game right through March Madness, right to the Final Four, and the other tournaments, the NIT and that. We've been, as you say, we've had a really nice year in college basketball. I think the month of February we hit for about 70% in games, 70-something profit for our clients. Have a real nice college basketball. And as you say, yeah, we've NBA, we're doing well as well. But I really believe that 177 deal for the college basketball, that's something that you should go over to SportsMemo and get because we love the tournament and we're looking forward to it.
There you go. Guys, no matter what the discount, it will pay for itself if you follow Mr. Don Buster. He's saying take advantage of that 177 for college basketball. He made a believer out of me. I know he made a believer out of you. Let's go to our next guest. Thank you, Don. And Don, you're going to stick around for the whole show, right?
Of course I will.
God,
I got to see what these guys have. I want to write them down so I can bet all the games myself. Come on.
Man, I love you, Don. It's always such a great day when I know I'm going to be with you today. And then, our next guest, sports fans, and I talked about him earlier. You know all the Greek gods. We got the Greek god of soccer. And I want to be very honest. I'm as good as there is and as knowledgeable as there is in this business and out of this business about sports and sports betting. But I want you to know I know very little about soccer. And since I've been talking with our next guest, I have learned quite a bit. And guys, I made 2 soccer bets and I won them both because of him. You know why? Because he is so good and he talks so authoritatively about what he's doing. I put my hard-earned money on it. You should too. We've got the Greek god of soccer, and he's going to tell you what he's got in his soccer game tonight. Pavlos Laguretos, take it away, brother.
First of all, I'm going to say that Dionne is also a Greek. I think it's a Greek goddess name. But yeah, for our free play today, we're taking you guys to the German Bundesliga. The match is on Sunday, and we're taking Hoffenheim at Cologne. We're taking the over 3 goals. These are 2 very, very offensive sides that are looking horrors in this matchup. Cologne have the 7th best offense in the league, scoring an average of 1.5 goals per match. Hoffenheim have the 5th best offense in the league, scoring an average of 2 goals per match. Another very important metric for soccer is the expected goals. This metric shows how many goals the team should have scored based on the chances they created. So Cologne are 7th best with 1.64 expected goals per game, and they are 6th best at home with 1.82 expected goals per game. And the goal average of Cologne's home matches is at 2.9 goals per game. That's a lot of goals. And when you look at Hoffenheim, they have the 4th best XG with 1.73 per game, the 2nd best XG on the road with 1.69 per game, and the goal average of Hoffenheim's away matches is at 3.6 per game. And the defenses are not very good because, Cologne have the 7th worst defense, conceding an average of 1.54 goals per game. And Hoffenheim have the 9th worst defense, conceding an average of 1.5 goals per match. And when you look at the head-to-head between the 2 sides, Hoffenheim, they destroyed Cologne by a massive 5-0 at home in the reverse fixture earlier in the season. And now each of the last 7 matches between the 2 sides had 3 goals or more, and 5 of those also had 4 goals or more. So taking the over 3 goals here at minus 125, there's 2 teams with very high goal average this season. And this is a matchup that traditionally produces a lot of goals. So taking the over 3 goals in betting terms is like a free hit, where if there's just 3 goals in the match, it's a push. You need 4 goals or more to win. But judging by all the metrics, this should be a very high scoring match. So I'm taking the over 3 goals here.
Over 3 goals, says Pavlos, in Hoffenheim Cologne. Guys, I mentioned it, and it's not just a funny little moniker. It's true. He's the god of soccer. I've never seen anybody on the leaderboard as much as he is in soccer. I want him to tell you perhaps what he's excited about and why you should use some of these great discounts in SportsMemo and follow Pavlos Laguretos. Pavlos.
Yeah, I have a big 5-unit top bet for Sunday. I'm on a 5-1 run in this 5-unit top bets. It's been going great, especially in the past 4 or 5 months. I'm now 9-3 in my last 12. So I really like this play. It's also from Sunday. Big 5-unit top bet for Sunday.
There you go. Pavlos Laguretos. Follow him. Use these discounts. I'm going to tell you now, man. I've never seen anybody as good as him in soccer, in anything. And that says a lot, man, because I've been around some of the best handicappers in the world. Pavlos, we're going to segue into our number 3 hitter today. And a lot of people out there may not know this, but when Maris broke the home run, Maris broke the home run record, it was only because they moved up Mantle in the lineup and they had to pitch around him. So Maris broke the record. A lot of people also know that the greatest non-Italian baseball player that ever lived, Babe Ruth, he batted third quite often as well. Batting third today, one of the best, and he's been on the leaderboard for the last few weeks, all over the 3-day, the 7-day, the 30-day. I love him. You love him. Let's bring on KT, Kevin Thomas, to tell you about his free play for today. Kevin, take it away, handsome.
Hey, thank you for that wonderful introduction, but I'm here with the Indiana. They're given 5 points against Rutgers in this huge Big Ten game for them at home. They're 14-3 at home. I know on the road they're not so great with an overall record of 18-10. But then you got to look at Rutgers. Those guys are 3-9 on the road. And Rutgers, they play 4 guards most of the time with Harper and Baker. If those guys aren't shooting the ball well, this team struggles. They play a lot of defense, up-tempo, but they want to get in your face. I think Indiana at home has a huge advantage with the size and the bench. I mean, they got 2 bigs in Race Thompson, and then you got Davis. Davis could be an NBA lottery pick next season. The kid's a stud at home. He averages like 17 points, 8 to 11 rebounds. So I expect Indiana to be big. I mean, when I think of this game, I think of Gene Hackman back in the day, with the Hoosiers high school basketball team. He put together a group of kids and he went to states, and we all know how that great movie ended. So I expect a movie ending here for Indiana, because if they lose, they got Purdue next. And then if they got to get in the Big Ten tournament and win a couple games, they're not even going to be in the tournament. They're in the bubble now. So this is a huge game for them against Rutgers. They need to win, because if not, they're in trouble. Take Indiana -5.
Kevin Thomas is telling everyone take Indiana -5. Guys, he's all over the leaderboards, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. So I know you're going to follow him. I want him to tell you why you need to use one of these wonderful discounts and what he's excited about tonight. Kevin, if you will, please.
Yeah, this is a great group of guys. I mean, you can't go wrong. That 33% off anything that you put in the basket today is great. The college basketball, the whole March Madness, 177. That's huge. I mean, I came here because quality shouldn't cost. You should be able to get discounts, and SportsMemo was one of the greatest at giving you great bargains on great picks. Today I have a 3-pack, which I marked it at $30, especially after yesterday. I was on the other side of that Providence game. I had Villanova, and when I watched the halftime, I thought I had an easy win, and then I realized, boy, was I wrong. So I'm going to jump back today and get my 3-pack, $30 over at SportsMemo.
There you go, Kevin Thomas. Use that discount. Sports friends, I want you to know, I've been working with Kevin for quite a while, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. Mm-hmm. We've been working other places over the years, and integrity and professionalism, you're not going to find anyone better than Kevin. And not for nothing, with all respect, he wins too. So use those discounts. Take that now. We're going to segue in to the best looking person on the panel. And with this panel, that's no easy task, sports fans. She's been a fixture on the college basketball leaderboard since opening day. I talk about it every day because she's on it every day. Pete Rose said it ain't bragging if you can back it up. I love bragging about her. I love her, even though she hit me the other day. Anyway, no, she didn't. Guys, sports fans, it was the dogs. It wasn't. By the way, the dogs are running around. That's why we're laughing a little bit. Real quick, before I segue to Dan, got to tell you what happened this morning. The dogs have their own couches. They have their own blankets. They have their own pillows, okay? Having said that, they even have pillowcases with their pictures on them. Having said that, we have a cable box. We have the cable. We have every channel in the world, all right? Having said that, it was like 3 a.m. TV's on in their room. All of a sudden, I start hearing what you would call some relations between a man and a woman. Ian and I are sitting in here. My father's down the hall asleep. I'm looking. They stepped on the thing they put on one of those movies on one of the cable channels. Hysterical. Funny thing was one of the dogs, the only boy we got, was really watching it because of the moans. Just had to go off on that. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Dionne has been all over the leaderboard every single day since the opening tip-off of college basketball. I want her to tell you what she's excited about tonight on the college basketball card and what her free play is today. Dionne, if you will, please.
Absolutely. Well, sports fans, after winning 6 in a row in college hoops, I dropped a game last night, and today we started a new hot streak as I have 3 big winners for you. I have my 100% oddsmaker's mistake, my smart money play, and my slam dunk. You can get them all right now at SportsMemo.
There you go. And by the way, I was so overwhelmed with how cute you look today.
Oh, thanks.
I forgot to put up the wrong banner, so that's on me, sports fans. But guys, I know you guys can understand. So Dan, guys, she's been on the leaderboard, all over the leaderboard. Use that discount or use that 177, and plus you get a week of free NBA. You hit up SportsMemo. We'll tell you about that again at the end of the show. Dan, can you tell everyone your free play, please?
I can. So today's free play is in the A10. Currently, St. Louis is 5th in the Atlantic 10 with 2 games remaining. They finish up the regular season on Saturday against conference powerhouse Virginia Commonwealth. So they desperately need this win today. There is no question they are more explosive offensively in this matchup. They account for nearly 78 points per game, while Rhode Island, a mere 67 points per game. Now, the Rams do want a pretty good defense. However, their offense just can't compensate. Case in point, just 2 straight-up victories over the last 11 outings and just 3 covers over the last 12. With the Billikens looking to crack the top 4 in the conference and the fact that they are 5-1-1 against the spread the last 7 games played following a straight-up loss, this looks like a smart play. Oh, By the way, Rhode Island is just 2-5 against the spread the last 7 at home, and 3-7 against the spread the last 10 games played as an underdog. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Billikens here.
The first lady of Las Vegas says take the St. Louis Billikens -3. Listen to her. And also after this show, use that discount, guys. She's a winner. And I know a lot of people out there have been following her. Guys, you've been winning too. And we love you for your support. Also, man, we thank you for all your comments. They've been great. Somebody did ask me in a comment just yesterday why I wear sunglasses. Truth is, I'm so cool, the sun follows me even when I'm indoors. No, I get up at 1 a.m., so by the time we do this show, I have bags under my eyes, and I don't want you to see the bags under my eyes. Time to adjust the volume on your headsets, on your tablets, on your phones, on your PCs, guys, because I'm ready to rock.
That's right.
Sports fans, Dionne.
Yes.
You're going to mess me up again. Sports fans, I was riding a 5-game winning streak in college basketball. By the way, all those were games of the week or games of the month before yesterday's loss with Kansas. Savor the flavor, folks, because today you and I are going to need brooms because together we will sweep the board. I promise you that. I have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 huge college basketball winners for you. My 19-7-1 odds makers mistake, my 9-3 fast break move, my strongest play of the day, my ACC game of the week. I'm so sure that I'm going to go 3-0. You know what I did, guys? You know what I did?
What'd you do?
What? Thanks. I appreciate it. Boy, did I grapefruit that one up for you. I posted a 3-game discounted package in which you get all 3 big winners for one low price right now over at SportsMemo. Now, for today's free play, I liked it this morning. I like it even more now. For today's play, we're going to travel down south where Auburn visits the Humphrey Coliseum to take on Mississippi State. The 5th-ranked Tigers, which also happen to own the top spot in the SEC, need this win today. The Wildcats and Volunteers are just a game behind them in the conference, and following their loss at Tennessee on Saturday, they really, really do need this victory, guys. I know they've lost 4 in a row and 6 of the last 7 against the number, but that was before they needed this victory here today. Mississippi State, they ain't no world beater, folks. They are currently 8-8 in conference play, and they do need this win right now as well. Not going to look to take away from that. But they have had problems against the spread, failing to cover the last 3 outings. Auburn has dominated this series, winning 3 in a row and 5 of the last 6 straight up, 4 of the last 6 against the number. They haven't met yet this season. However, the Tigers possess a little too much offense here. 4 double-digit scoring starters and one of the best big men tandems in the conference, Smith and Kessler. These guys, if you're not familiar with them, they're one of the best big men tandems in all the SEC. Look for the pair to dominate in the paint while the quartet of athletic guards control the tempo. The favorite is 4-1 ATS the last 5 meetings of the series. And get this, Bulldogs 8-21 ATS the last 29 games played following a straight-up win. They let you down. They're in letdown mode here. Let's take Auburn here for a big winning cover. Now, guys, we're going to bring everybody on because we've got a few announcements to make. And, guys, this is one of the best panels. And I've been in this business, geez Louise, 30-some-odd years and 18, 19 years documented. This is one of the best panels I've ever worked with, and I'm proud to work with them. We've got a few announcements, guys. Dionne, take it away, kiddo.
That's right. That huge discount for everybody at SportsMemo. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $177. That would be good enough, but for all of you that watch our show, buy that program for either myself or Joey, and you will receive 7 days of our NBA absolutely free. Just buy that discount, hit up SportsMemo at support@sportsmemo.com. Let them know, and you will get 1 week of free NBA from us. And on top of that, if that wasn't good enough, fill your cart Wednesday. Anything that you can fit in your cart, 33% off. Use discount code CART33 upon checkout. Anybody on the panel, anybody at the website, 33% off for anything you can fit in your cart.
Wow. So I can't play with your leg either. So you get flushed there,
I know.
too. All right, sports fans, come join the Wager Talking Sports Memo families over at a meet and greet March 18th. The Superbook at the Westgate in Las Vegas. We have the clubhouse that's right in the book. The first family is going to be there. I know a lot of your favorite cappers from Wager Talk and Sports Memo will be there too. Hopefully some of the guys on this panel can join us. It will be great to be in person with them. And guys, don't worry. I always carry bail money on me, so we'll be fine there. Also, if you could follow the Sports Memo YouTube channel, it takes 2 seconds. Follow us. We got great content. We do this show. Hopefully when baseball kicks off, or we will do another show. We're going to do another show, a baseball show. John Ryan does a lot of content, does some great work. Takes 2 seconds. Follow the Sports Memo Twitter page. all the guys you see here and all the great cappers. It's the best collection of cappers on any website on the planet. They put up tons of free content, trends, streaks, great angles, early odds, futures, great stories. Follow it also. Follow Pavlos, follow Kevin, follow Don. You see their Twitter pages right there. Follow Dionne and myself. Dionne, what's your Twitter?
I am the First Lady of Vegas.
And I am at Joe D'Amico Wins. Dionne,
Yes.
it's about that time. Sports
It
fans,
is.
guys, Pavlos, Kevin, Don, any closing thoughts?
I'm fine.
Well, best of luck to everyone tonight and the rest of the week.
Love you guys.
Let's go, MLB owners. Let's get it going. Come on.
You know,
Completely
you
agree.
did notice that, guys. Kevin's in baseball mode. If you know Kevin, and for the last year, he's been wearing Green Bay Packer garb. Now he's got a Phillies hat on. He's in baseball mode, just like Joey D and the rest of us, Don Buster, Pavlos, guys. Dionne, would you take us out, please?
I sure can. So don't forget to tune in this week for special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Sports Memo, Don Buster, Pavlos Laguretos, and Kevin Thomas and us, this is the First Family of Vegas.
Everybody out there, good luck and have a winning day.